All right, guys. So Mary just arrived back here about a half hour ago from doing 2 rides, and so today we actually started our ride at 0. And Mary, what were you doing? I can't remember.
I did a Neel Gap to Springer
But
Mountain.
how did we get out? Oh, so he called this morning. That's right.
And then, and I was making my way back here. You contacted me. I turned around, went back and got gas, and then I had to go to Hightower Gap and get those riders back to Springer.
Right.
So-
And so, but the Springer Mountain ride, the Neel Gap to Springer Mountain, they actually had called last night and wanted a ride to Springer Mountain. They were staying at the hostel. And so actually how it started off is I received the call from Mountain Crossings. Craig had called and said there was a rider up there and they needed a ride down to Springer, and I told them that we couldn't do it because you were down in Atlanta at that time, or heading to Atlanta to scoop up Firefly.
Right.
And so I told them some numbers to call, and they actually went down the list and no one answered, I guess. And so it turned into the guy staying at the hostel, and they called back again around 5 p.m. and he wanted to schedule an early morning pickup at the hostel, and I told him what we could do. And so we got halfway through, well, actually almost all the way through the scheduling, and the caller decided that he wanted to call some other rides and stuff because he wanted to get out of there last night. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, man, no worries, dude. And so I knew he was gonna call back today because I just knew, man. I just knew no one was gonna answer the phone for some reason.
He was telling me he needed to get out of there yesterday because he really kind of was supposed to be back today where he was going. So he was trying to get out of there, but you know, he had
Yeah.
to take what he could get, and that was us helping him this morning.
Yeah, right, dude. And so, yeah, when he called, he was like, he's like, well, I called you guys yesterday. I was like, yeah, man, I remember who you are, dude. I said, what's up, man? He's like, yeah, I couldn't find a ride. And I was like, no worries, dude. I said, we'll take good care of you, man. And so we were just about to actually eat breakfast. And so we're finishing up the cook on it. And so I ended up finishing it. Mary scheduled the dude, and then she got him down to Springer Mountain. And that was about 10 a.m.-ish, I
Yes, it
believe.
was.
And so while she was on her way back, and she hit the Walmart, and we had another call from 2 hikers. And actually, this is what happened. I was actually napping. I had fallen asleep on the chair, man, for a minute there. And I received the call, dude, and I actually just missed it. I couldn't wake up for it. I was so tired, man. And so I let it flow through. And then I just sat there for a minute, and I was like, oh, I gotta answer this, man. And so I picked the phone up, checked it out. It was an Ontario number. And so I gave him a call, and it was the 2 Canadians that wanted to go back to Springer Mountain. So I was like, hey, man, I was like, what's going on? And they told me what they needed from us, and I told them what we could offer them. And so while I was talking to him, I said, hold on a second, and I texted Mary and informed her to start heading towards Hightower Gap and yada yada yada. And so Mary, did you turn? Oh yeah, you had to gas up, right?
Yes.
So where were you at that
I
time?
had just
Walmart?
pulled out of the Walmart parking lot, so I turned around and got gas because I was actually thinking about getting gas while I was there, but then I didn't because it was cold and I didn't want to get out of the car.
Oh yeah, it's
I ended
so
up having
cold.
to get out of the car anyways.
Right, dude, it's super cold right now, guys. And so you got the Christmas cards, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, guys. So we got to start on the Christmas cards. They've been hard to find, and but we got 48 of them. So were there more of them, or was
Oh
this
yeah,
it?
there's more.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so that's a good start. Now Jordan's gone, so we don't have that extra pen hand. But Nemo will be back, so put it on the list, man. And so so we have been checking in with people and getting addresses. So if you do receive a messenger or a text from us, asking for an address. That is why we're getting our Christmas cards ready for our friends and fam. And so you may receive a text from us asking for addresses. We did have a bunch of them, but somehow they are missing in action. So once again, we will be asking, but we will store them properly this time. And so, yeah, so how was it down there on the dirt roads, man? What'd you see down there, man?
Trees empty of leaves because the wind's blowing it all off. There was about half a dozen cars at Springer. Besides that, there's really nothing.
Did you
going
see any
on out
people
there.
out there? Or?
No, I did not. So.
What did the hikers say about people?
They told me that after once the cold weather hit, they weren't really seeing anybody out there. They were seeing people over the weekend when it was nice, but now.
How long they been out for?
They were out here. I think they were here at least a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
But the other guy, he was here since Thursday, and he said he saw a lot of people. I guess there was actually like 30 people at Hawks Mountain Shelter the other night.
Holy shit, right?
Yeah, so lots of people, but I think everybody, well, the weekend's over too, so I think people mostly are going home. You know, big crowds with the people coming out for the day, but the trail a little more scarce as far as people, especially now that it's cold.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, right.
Yeah, nobody really out there at the moment.
Okay, did they say anything about any bear interactions or water or
Nobody has seen any
coon
bear.
action, anything?
Nobody has seen any bear.
Okay. No coons either?
No coons.
No mice?
No.
No possum?
The only thing people were, no creatures.
Okay.
No creatures.
No water?
The
how's
guy
the water?
that I brought back to Springer this morning, he said water was fine.
Okay.
Along the way, so.
Okay, the Neel Gap to Springer,
Yeah,
correct?
the Neel Gap to Springer.
Okay,
He said
so-
water was fine, and besides that, people just had a good time.
So were they experienced hikers, or was this their first time out here? What was the?
I believe the first guy, he's been out hiking about before. He's mentioned some other places on the trail that he's either been or wants to go to.
Mhm.
And then the guys that were from Ontario, I believe this is their first time out here. They just had a few days and they wanted to come check it out.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
that's
I like
what
it,
they
man.
were doing. And now I'm not quite sure what their plan was. I know they wanted to get in for the night and get some food. They have a rental car, so
Oh, okay.
they're able to be mobile and get around. But they are trying to get some food somewhere. So I told them the towns to go to, and so they're just kind of making a plan as they go.
Sweet. And so down at Hightower Gap, I guess the hikers had run into someone out there. We're not sure who it was, but they were telling them to go to LJ from Hightower Gap or Springer Mountain for the better town. And that, if anyone wants to go to a town, that's absolutely the worst town to go to for hiker-friendly towns. And for a choice, there's Blue Ridge, there's Hiawassee, there's Dawsonville, there's Dahlonega. There's just so many more choices that are better than LJ. That's just not the place to go to. So that was something I wanted to bring up, because that is once again people telling someone to go somewhere, and it's absolutely just the worst place to go, man. And so, anyways, so not a lot of people out here, except for on the weekends. Water's good, right?
Yeah, water's good.
And it's cold. Does that
And
snow?
you can see up there at Brasstown Falls right now, it's definitely snowing up there.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if y'all can see that up there right now, man, but if you look out my window, that's actually Brasstown Bald right there. And so it looks like it's snowing up there, and I heard that it is actually. So that it was snowing over in Young Harris and stuff in
I've
Hiawassee.
been going through snow.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Yeah, definitely, dudes.
Sometimes heavier, sometimes not so heavy, but yeah, I've been going through snow.
All right. Sweet, man. All right. And so, yeah, definitely. So we got those guys back to Springer Mountain, got them headed in the right direction. Hopefully they find a spot to camp out for the night, or, hotel or whatever they're going to do, get some food
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
looking for a hotel.
Yeah, it's so cold, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? It is really cold out right now, guys. But yeah, and then tomorrow we've had some cancellations too. We because of the airports and the shutdown, we have some customers that will not be flying in this week. So, which is a bummer, man, because that's about $1,000 lost in total, I think. So there's a couple parts to this ride. So if the whole ride cancels, we'll be out about $1,000. So.
Yeah.
But that really sucks, man. But picking up stuff like this, man, helps out. So we'll just have to work double time to fill in those blanks, man.
That's right.
So, but anyways, yeah. So the rest of the day, as you can see, Mary's getting some bread going for us, and we're gonna make some bread for our friend Brant up at the Gap because he hasn't been feeling well or starting to eat healthier, and we're gonna make him some bread too and bring him up a nice fresh loaf. And then we're gonna eat fresh bread and we've got some what is that, chicken rice wild rice.
Chicken rice.
Yeah, and we froze some a couple weeks back after making
That's
a batch of it, and so that's what we're gonna munch on tonight with some fresh bread, a salad, and some other things on the side, man, and then head to bed.
That's right.
Sweet. All right. Did you have anything else you'd like to tell us,
No,
man?
I don't have anything else.
All right, sweet. Good times, man. All right, more to come. Peace.